Good morning, everyone. It's Cassie. I hope you're having an awesome day. Welcome back to the Universim. We are looking at Rock Planet, which is for many reasons, but mostly because this is where I logged out last time. We are in the process of situating Rock Planet so that we can build an observatory so that we can see ice planets, so that we can go there. So, pretty complicated, but we're almost done. Like with the whole game, we're almost done. Rock Planet does not have much right now. It has the bare necessities. It's got a water pump, a reservoir, an eatery, a farm is coming. But, the Nuggets spent all of the resources that I sent up in the shuttle trying to situate some residences that I didn't ask them to situate. So, right now, I need to get another shipment set up to here. I'm going to send resources from Andromeda because it seems like they are doing the best. But I can send resources from anywhere because I've got spaceports on all of my other planets. So let's see, we need electronics for sure. Well, I don't think we need quite 100, at least not now. We probably need plastics. We definitely need steel. I'm trying to think of whether there's anything else we should send up. We'll send up some glass as well. All right. So we'll get that sent. And then, I don't know, we'll see what's next. I think what I probably am going to want to do today is tour around to all of my planets so that I can see how everyone's doing and make sure that they're all situated and producing what they need. I know Andromeda has a ton of resources, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're in good shape because their mines could be empty. They could be experiencing some kind of resource deficit. Like I know that they are out of gas. So I need to make sure that they are still situated. And if they're not situated, then I need to make sure that I'm sending them the resources that they need. Also, we've been struggling with no food on Lava Planet. See, we've been struggling with no food. So let's go take a peek in there. We've got some time before the shuttle's gonna hit Rock Planet, so we can see how Lava Planet's doing. I am fully soul waking up. And I know I say that all the time. I really shouldn't record videos at 6 a.m., but it's kind of the only time I have because it's pretty much the only time that I'm not bothering anyone by recording. Okay, so we did put in some farms before we left. I won't say that it seems to have helped. We have an empty oil jack. I'm maybe trying to avoid setting up too close to a neighboring civilization. I don't really need to. We've got so much that this is a really resource-rich planet. So I don't really need to plop myself down so close to my neighboring civilizations. I can live and let live, which has kind of been my approach this whole time. put that there. Atmosphere here looks great. Look at that. This little ring is 3/4 full. That is due in large part to the fact that we've been putting trees in and water. The lakes are filled with lava. It's hot here. But we've been putting in water. You can force the lava out of the lakes. And fill them up with water instead. I went the wrong way. Would have been faster to go the other way. Are these nuggets infected from... Okay, they're infected from infected zones instead of from bad water, which really just means that we need more cemeteries. Two? Yes. I'm going to start with one and we'll see what happens. And we'll put in more trees. Okay, so let's take a look at resource generation. We're producing enough oil. We've got that other oil jack coming in. We're not... Okay, we are or we aren't producing enough gas. A little unclear. I'm going to check in on our gas mines and see how we're doing. We may only have one. We have 3, okay. That note that our atmosphere took a bit of a dip is kind of faulty in a manner of speaking, because our atmosphere is pretty fine. The nuggets can still breathe. The oxygen generator might have stopped working for a second, and when that happens, you take a little hit where this transparent layer is here. This is the impact of my oxygen generator, so that clearly needs a little help. It took a big dip. It took a small dip, and it's still fine. Oops. Okay, I may need to put in a 3rd cemetery. Once the cemeteries are up and staffed, nuggets will stop walking through infected zones because the cemetery staff will come and collect the corpses from the ground. And that'll be helpful. I can hear how tired my voice sounds. I'm sorry you have to listen to me today. We also picked up a mystical box. that I'm going to open up. I came over here looking for infected nuggets. I'm really just seeing hungry nuggets. The surface of the box is inscribed with mysterious markings as our blueprint piece. A clanging echoes out as something shifts in the box. That's a good one. That's probably steel. It's not quite done, but I can see it looks like the box is heavy and smells of sawdust, which is going to be planks, so I'm going to open it up. Not you. 30 planks, 50 iron. Okay, iron, not steel. And part of a mysterious blueprint, but we've uncovered all of the mysterious blueprints. We don't need any more. That nugget was infected and hungry. Poor thing.
Ready to.
I think I'll probably send... How many shuttles do I have available here? Because I kind of want to send some food. Not from the moon, from Mother Planet, where they have enough food to last every planet quite some time. Our route to Mother Planet is completed. The shuttle's on its way back, or to Rock Planet. So they'll have the resources that we just sent up. Let's check on Andromeda and see how they're doing. They're a little polluted. They need a bunch of water. They need some trees. There it is. Oh, this lake is also one of the lower lakes. I noticed we're down about 30,000 water and about 2,000 trees, so there's work to do. This also isn't clearing up the last of the pollution, so I wonder if there's one more toxic lake. Still this one. Still these two. Okay. I guess I just need to give her more time. No? I'm gonna turn the hydro collider back on because this lake is... it's gotten low. And I wonder if there's a quick way to see lake fill levels. Doesn't really look like it. I know I can... Sometimes if I have trickle effect selected and I control, it shows me the volume of the lakes. Doesn't really want to be doing that right now, I guess. So they had one empty oil jet, which we will replace. This is dramatic. In the grand scheme, this is much further from exile villages than I've made buildings in the past, so I'm fine with it. They might be out of gas mines also. This infected zone notification won't go away. Go away. Thank you. Yeah, they're not producing any gas. Oh, that's right, because this whole planet's out of gas. Wake up, Cassie. Oops. That was the wrong button. As is customary of when I play anything. We just have a few more upgrades to pick at, and they're doing fine on resources, and I don't plan on coming back here for a bit. So I'm just gonna send everything up to them. Or set everything up for upgrades. There we go. Let's make sure we have all of our ministers. No one's like died and left the position open. This is what I want. Great. Actually, I might put in a Minister of Space. We don't need any more spaceports, but we could use some hydro colliders. And I'm going to leave that to the discretion of the Nuggets. For some reason. And back to Rock Planet we go. So while we're on Rock Planet, I'll just make sure that the Nuggets have some of the buildings that they need. Maybe let them finish those residences so that I know kind of more about where we're standing on resources. Because if I don't let them put in these residential buildings, they'll put in other ones and waste more of my resources. Their farm's up. And I'm staffing a nuggetoid in it just because the nuggetoid's going to be more efficient. One nuggetoid does the work of 3 nuggets. So we should see food coming in pretty quickly. Like all of our other planets, that's not intuitive. That's backwards to me, that scroll. I forget what I was going to say now, but it started with like our other planets. I'll eventually need a town hall so that I can set a governor. I'll need schools and hospitals. We also have a couple mystical boxes already cooking here because this planet is just full of them. Rock planet, it makes sense that there would be meteors. I'm going to just skip the surface of the boxes inscribed with mysterious markings going forward because we all know what that is now. The box weighs a ton and is tightly packed. A clanging sound echoes out as something shifts in the box. We know that to be iron. Tightly packed, I don't know what. 30 bricks, okay. The box weighs a ton and is tightly packed. A clanging echoes out, okay. Bricks and iron. I did hope that this would help with resources, and it is. So we've got that going for us at least. With the iron and the bricks, I could put in something lower gen. I'm not going to. I don't think that there's much that they need in the lower generations. Do they not have? They have steel. They have. I sent them a bunch of stuff, and they've already burned through it. Cool. And I may leave this one paused. The big thing we need here is an observatory. We need 20 plastic, 16 electronics, 20 steel, and 10 glass. So we're going to have to send up another big shipment. We'll do that from Andromeda. Sorry, Andromeda. I wonder why. Oh, because we're sending 6 shuttles to Lava Planet. We can only send 6 shuttles to Rock Planet. That's fine. Do you feel better now that you have buildings to live in, little nuggets? We've just totally abandoned last names, haven't we? I haven't seen a last name in this game in some time. Those are both pretty full. This one could use a little bit more, but it's very small, so I'm not too concerned about it. Full. I'm too far away. Full. Oh, I've used up all my creator points. I wasn't aware. Be aware, Cassie. This is maybe the most useless lake that we'll encounter because there's no way the game's going to let me build anything anywhere near it. Oh, is that the one I just opened? Yeah, it must be. Yep, empty. It's kind of hard to see what's happening on this planet. Is our shuttle nearly to Lava Planet? No. What gives? Waiting for resources to be delivered to the spaceport. I guess loading up 1,000 food is going to take a while. Let's pay Mother Planet a little visit. We haven't been there today. It's the only planet we haven't been to. Well, that's not true. I don't think we've been to the moon. You'll notice Mother Planet's atmosphere is like immaculate. They're doing just fine. They are looking a little bit low on resources. Oh, it's my expedition camp. Herbs, I don't understand what's going on with herbs. I think it is a bug. I could not tell you. I haven't taken any kind of time or effort to diagnose. They have plenty of oil, plenty of gas, and they're producing way more gas than they need. Fuel looks fine. Everything looks fine. Electricity, fine. Warehouse space, fine. Everything is fine. Okay. How many pages of upgrades? 2 and like a third. Is it all reservoirs and water pumps? Yes, it is. Nice. They don't have a ton of resources for some reason. Like they're generating things, they're not using them for construction, but they still don't have very much. So that's pretty curious to me. And it could be the fact that their warehouse space is taken up mostly by 57,000 wood. So I might could stop the lumber camps for a little while. They don't need any more wood. But it is winter, so I'm going to upgrade some water pumps. Not all of them, but definitely some of them. can check in on the spaceport and see how that's going. I don't get to know how that's going. That's the most unhelpful panel I think we have in this game. Okay, good. Food's almost there. And it looks like Rock Planet has what we need now, so let's fly back there, take one last gander, and then we'll end for the day. That was a stretch. You should stretch too. Okay, we definitely are going to need more electronics than we have. So the next shipment I send will be electronics, definitely more steel. We'll see. We need to get all of the shuttles. I'm gonna send 12 shuttles next time to Rock Planet. I'm not gonna send just 6 because that was like barely anything. I get the impression that they're gonna need another farm pretty soon. They're doing fine on drinkable water for now, but I'm also gonna want to put a town hall down and maybe set some ministers so that I'm gonna let them establish the buildings here, even though we're not really ready for that. We don't have the resources we need for something like that. And those are my goals for next time. Also find and open more mystical boxes because it helps. The surface of the box, blah, blah, blah. I said I was going to skip it, but it's just in my nature to read it. The clanging echoes out as something shifts in the box. That's going to be iron again. An acrid fume fills the air around you. Acrid fume, I believe, is not bad. I'm checking. Gas. That should be gas. 30 gas, 30 iron. Not bad. I appreciate the amount of iron that we're gathering. I'm definitely cool with that. But yeah, I think here is where we will leave it. Look at our tiny, tiny civilization. I haven't I haven't taken the time to appreciate how small civilizations are when we first create them. Like from the Stone Age civilization we create on Mother Planet being about this size to a space age planet or a space age civilization on a new planet being about this size. We've come a long way. This is our 5th planet. We're almost done. I'm feeling wistful, I guess. Anyway, thank you for hanging out with me today. I hope you have a great day, and I'll talk to you very soon.